So welcome to our seniors Feel Good Seniors Workout. This is my lovely Sassel. You will have seen on the news, she's become a superstar for her generation. So I'm blessed she can take the time out to join us every week, 10 o'clock. We'll be doing this free 45-minute session to keep our elderly and vulnerable fit and healthy. Please feel free to share with all your loved ones, friends and family. And if you'd like to just join us for a nice low impact workout, feel free. You don't have to be a senior, but it's specifically designed for seniors. So today, all you will need is yourself, nice, positive energy. So I want to make you feel really good, physically, mentally, and emotionally. That's the goal today. So think about how you're feeling at the beginning. I know we may have all rushed this morning to get here at 10 o'clock, but now focus on yourself. Invest in your health. I'm going to show you some exercises today. You can optionally start using some weights. So Mommy has some tins. I've got an array of safe plastic household objects, water bottles, cartons. If you are beginners, I would suggest you just use your body weight. So you don't need to use any weight at all. We're going to by just calming the body and the mind. It is my son Sahil's birthday today. So happy 13th to my youngest son, one of her youngest grandchildren. He's a teenager. I have been rushing all morning doing pancakes, doing this here. We want to now just calm ourselves and breathe. So the whole workout, you all, Mummy will also some words into Gujarati to help some of the Gujarati. I'd like you all to sit up, bring your shoulders back, your chest lifted. So we're trying to this rounding in our spines, the kyphosis. That's very, or just sitting on our sofas too long. So bring your shoulder blades up, back and down. So we're fixing our scapula in our spine. And we're going to just start, that's why I played a little bit of music, with some breathing, calm the body and the mind. That's really useful when you're stressed, especially with coronavirus. We have a lot of anxiety around us. So take a nice deep breath in, hopefully for the count of 4. So imagine counting 1, 2, 3, 4, and then if you can hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, and then exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. So Mommy will say that in Gujarati.
તમે અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો ત્યારે 1 થી 4 ગણજો, પછી શ્વાસને પકડી રાખજો ત્યારે 1 થી 4 ગણજો અને પછી શ્વાસને બારે કાઢજો 1 થી 4 ગણજો.
Now, I promise you, this technique is so effective. So let's try and do that once more time. And you can practice this on your own whenever you're feeling anxious. It kicks in the parasympathetic nervous system, so it calms the body and the mind. So let's all breathe in to the count of 4 in your head. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you can hold, 3, 2, 1, and exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So practice that. And I would like to start the workout always with our mobility. So our feel good workouts is almost my prescription. We always start with mobility. And some of these moves you can do whether you're working from home and you're younger, if you're older and you're sitting, the sedentary lifestyle, because sitting is unfortunately the new smoking. If you are sitting for too long, you can just do some of these movements yourselves. And all of these videos are saved on my YouTube channel, so please subscribe so you get notified when new videos come up and when we start new sessions. We're going to start with a nice feel-good hug. So we're going to really extend our arms open And then open out the chest, breathe in, and we're going to wrap our arms around ourselves. Exhale. Give yourselves a lovely hug. Now, we're all missing the power of touch and the power of a hug during coronavirus. So I really think this is so beneficial, especially for our elderly. I am missing hugging my parents, my sasu. I've only been hugging her because of our proximity. I'm missing hugging my mum and dad. Breathe in, everyone, and then exhale round the back. So now I'm going to try and show you how to do a seated cat-cow, like a yoga position. We're going to really open out the back, and I'm almost trying to create a lovely arch in my spine, opening out, lifting through the chin, so you can lift up, mummy. Breathe in, imagine you're somewhere, visualize your favorite spots in the world, and then exhale, rounding the back. So here, I'm tucking my tailbone under, and I'm creating this C shape. So opening out all the vertebrae, especially this thoracic spine area. Let's do that once more. Breathing in, mommy, you can explain.
Under श्वास लियो, बाहर श्वास लियो, ने તમારા રજૂ કરોડ રજૂમાં બધા મણકા ખુલી જવા જોઈએ.
Lovely. So the power of a hug, and that's one, I will be giving you all a hug at the end of this. We're now going to do some movement for our necks, because we obviously get a lot of tension. A lot of us travels up towards your neck, sometimes into your head as well. So relax your shoulders. Try and draw your belly button in this whole workout. We're trying to really use this muscle group. It's a muscle group, so we can train it to contract and squeeze in. So if you explain to them about our navel to spine.
તમારી ડૂટી હંમેશા અંદર રાખો, તમારા ખભા સીધા રાખો, તમારું શરીર આખું સીધું રાખો, બધી કસરતમાં.
Lovely. So we're going to just move our neck into some lovely, nice, big circles. You can close your eyes. Imagine you're drawing a nice, big, imaginary circle with your chin. We're going to do 3 one way. Really feel like you're loosening this all up. Give your neck some love. And then the other way. Keep breathing throughout. Lovely. This feels so good. Can you feel that, mummy? Lovely. One more. And relax. Lovely. So it's really important to also keep circulation going. So we're going to try and do some wrist circles. We're lengthening out the arms. I'm going to make my hands into a fist, and I'm just going to circle my wrists nice all the way round. That's it. We're going to start, if we can, by now, doing a few ankle circles at the same time. So mommy will explain in Gujarati in a minute, but why I'm asking you to coordinate another part of your body is to get the brain moving, which will really help combat things like Alzheimer's and dementia. We want our cognitive function to stay strong as well. So give your ankles a nice roll and your wrists a nice roll. Lovely. And then let's try the other foot, and we'll go around the other way with our wrists. And mommy will explain.
તમારી પહેલા મુઠ્ઠી વાળો, તમારા કાંડા ગોળ ફેરવો, તમારો પગ સાથે તમે તમારા પગની પેની તમે સાથે પણ ફરાવો.
Lovely. It's a bit of coordination. You're doing really well. I mean, this feels nice, just giving yourself some movement, circulation around the body, and relax. Good. Similarly, we're now going to extend our fingertips. So really lengthening out. We're trying to get the blood flowing all the way through down into our fingers. And as we do that, we're going to add a second exercise with a calf raise. So I'm lifting one heel off the ground. As I lift the heel, I'm really tightening this calf muscle, really tight, yeah? So you can hold it and squeeze, and I want you to try and do the fingertips as well as one heel off the ground. You can hold for a second, then relax, and then let's do it again. Breathe out as we exhale and tighten. Breathe in as you relax. So Mom will explain about calf muscles. These are our lower leg muscles. So we want to keep those lovely and strong as well.
આપણા હાથમાં ફરે અને આપણા પગમાં પણ લોહી ફરે અને એના પર અસર થવી જોઈએ. તમારા આંગળા એકદમ આગળ પોઈન્ટ કરો અને તમે તમારું અંગૂઠા પણ અને પગની પેની ઊંચી કરો અને અંગૂઠાને જમીન પર રાખો.
Lovely. So can you feel that? You should be tightening these muscles. If you want to progress, so to make it harder, you could even try and do both heels. Really focus the mind over the muscle connection. So there's a real, getting better results, and we're building muscle strength. So we're really trying to feel that, really tighten, lift. Good. Let's do 2 more. And relax. Lovely. So we are now going to help warm up our spine before we start our main workout. These are all lovely warm-up mobility movements you can do at any point in the day, even sitting on your sofa or at your desk if you're younger and on conference calls or Zoom calls all day. We're going to bring our hands up towards our chest, and we're just simply going to interlock our hands. We're going to twist round. So we're just twisting round as far as we can, keeping the elbows up, and inhale back to the center. Then we exhale, twisting round, inhale back to the center. You should feel that. Mommy, can you feel that in the middle of your back?
Yes.
We get very tight around this middle thoracic area of the spine. So I know a lot of us are quite sedentary during the day, so this is just a nice movement to release any tension. Keep that spine nice and mobile. Exhale. Inhale. Let's do 1 more.
ભારે શ્વાસ અને જેટલું પાછળ લઈ જાય એટલું લઈ જાઓ ને તમારા વાસામાં કરોડરજ્જુમાં પણ અસર થવી જોઈએ. અંદર શ્વાસ, ભારે શ્વાસ.
Lovely. And relax. Good. So we're going to go swimming now. This is one of my favorites with our seniors. It's actually put some massive smile on my face, and we're doing exercise to feel good mentally as well. Yeah, it's going to boost our mood. So I want you, because I know a lot of us can't swim. My mum used to go swimming every single week, and she's 74 now, I think, yes. So I want you to imagine where you love swimming. I know I'm going to pretend I'm in the Bahamas, which I miss so much. Mummy, where would you imagine you're swimming?
Mombasa.
Oh, Mombasa Beach, yes. So she's another coast girl, just like my mum, who used to swim that channel. So we're now going to pretend we're swimming breaststroke, and we're opening wide. Just close your eyes. Let's do a little bit of fun visualization. Really imagine you're swimming in that beautiful sunshine on your back in the lovely, clear, cool, calming sea with no worries. Breathing through, lengthening the arms. Can we do a few more just by keeping our arms up like this? We are working our muscle groups, breathing through. Let's do 2 more. Enjoy this lovely swimming and relax. Lovely. Did I take you away to Mombasa just for a few seconds? Brilliant. So now we're going to move into our strength part of the workout. I want to very quickly show you these resistance bands. A lot of my seniors that have been following through us for the last 6 months have invested in these, because these are probably the only cheap piece of kit you can still buy on Amazon We won't be using it today. If you don't have one, you could even use an old pair of tights, something with a bit of stretch so it has resistance. Because next week I would love to show you all my shoulder flossing. So I won't go into details. I'll keep it a surprise. If you don't have one, you could even use a belt, but it probably wouldn't have the pull. You could even use a chundri like that Mummy's so beautifully wearing. So for next week, keep that in mind. Today, we just start off with body weight, with our sit and stands. This is probably the most important lower body exercise that I do with my seniors. And if anyone does my other workouts, you know, I've got my 21-day free feel good plan on Instagram. They're all there, 21 days if you need that kickstart. You know, I would always include squats. Now, squats done properly should strengthen the legs, even those with knee pain. Mummy, explain how this has helped your knees.
ઉઠવેશ કરવાથી તમારા ગોઠણની કસરત થાય છે, તમારા ગોઠણ મજબૂત થશે.
So Mummy actually used to have a lot of knee pain.
Yeah, મારું બધું knee pain ચાલ્યું ગયું છે, ભગવાન.
So she's even said on one of our interviews that obviously got edited, that she feels by exercising through the last 6 months, her knee pain has gone, and even your arthritis, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, that's what you said. That makes me so happy. And she also had a fall about a month ago, and she fell on her side, and it could have easily led to a fracture at this age with osteoporosis. But touch wood, we have been doing strength training. And this is not only to make your muscles, they produce a hormone called myokines, which help find and control infection, yeah? So especially with coronavirus, we want to keep strong physically, but it's also an amazing antidepressant. There's a lot of research about strength training, resistance training, being an antidepressant. So I am very passionate about strength training. It's what transformed my body and my mind. So we're going to keep our feet nice and wide for a good base of support. Beginners, Mommy will help translate after. You can use your chair. That's why we're using a chair for the seniors sit and stand. If you have handles, you could even hold here. This is to help maintain your independence as you get older, to try and be able to stand up yourselves. So if you can, you're going to just try and lift up ever so slightly to start off with, tightening these muscles and relaxing down. Mummy obviously can do it without any assistance, but if you need assistance, you hold onto the chair or even the hands, yeah, the sides of the chairs.
તમારા હાથ તમે ખુરશી પર રાખીને ટેકો લઈ શકશો, અને તમે એમને પણ કરી શકશો, અને તમારે હેન્ડલ હોય ને ચેર ઉપર, એના પર ઈ પકડીને પણ ઊભું થઈ શકાશે. અને આ કસરત તમને સ્વતંત્ર રહેવા માટે છે. બારે શ્વાસ, અંદર શ્વાસ.
Now always make sure your knees, just like I say in my squats, go in the same direction as your toes. You never want the knees to cave in. We want to keep the knees protected. Now, if that was easy, you can progress with us. If you need to stay on that level, try and do 10 reps. So that's 10 of those, just small coming up and coming back down, with support or without. If you'd like to progress with us and you're able to stand up, we're going to do the full sit and stand. We're coming all the way up, and I'm squeezing all of my muscles around my glutes, my thighs, my core, body's nice and upright. And then if you need assistance, again, you can use the chair handles, coming carefully down. As you come up, keep the weight in your heels, the knees tracking out in line with your toes. Squeeze all the muscles tight, really hold them together. We want to make them strong and relax down. So we will try and do 5 more while Mummy explains in Gujarati.
તમે આખા ઊભા થઈ શકશો, અને તમારા આખા શરીરમાં અસર થવી જોઈએ. તમારા પગમાં, પાછળ, બધે આગળ બધે અસર થવી જોઈએ. ખાલી ઉડે જ નથી કરવાનું, પણ તમારા પગમાં એ અસર થવી જોઈએ, ત્યાં દબાણ થવું જોઈએ.
Good. So we're really squeezing up, as Mummy said. We're thinking about tightening, contracting all the muscles in our lower body. Inhale. Let's do 2 more. Squeeze up, exhale. This is a nice precursor to the squat. Sit and stand, either with assistance holding your hands on the chair or the handles, or if you can, like Mummy, coming all the way up. You should start feeling your heart rate going up, yeah? So we are now working. We're in a little bit of strength training. I would love you all to practice. You can use my other videos that are saved on YouTube at Feel Good with Lavina to maybe do another session. That's your homework in between our next Friday session. Or even if you have time to do 3 sets of 10 of these sit and stands, I would be so, so happy. If you want to progress, those that have been working out with us for a while, if you're new, stick to body weight. Otherwise, if you want to progress, you can even hold some weights. So Mummy's got some tins, or she could even hold like 1 heavier water bottle. You could fill a plastic water bottle up with some rice or some fluid. We can now hold it like a weight in front of our chest, like a goblet squat, but we're doing a sit and stand. So we're going to now try and come up. Let's do 10 more. Squeezing up, exhale. Inhale, coming down. Knees always coming out in line in the same direction as your toes. Inhale, really tight, really focus. Squeeze everything as you come up. Inhale, well done. Are you okay, Mummy? Let's keep going. Keep breathing. Breathe out on the hard part of each move. Inhale, good. Can we keep going? 4 more. We are working as a feel-good virtual community, yeah? So I want us all to feel like we're not alone. We've got this lovely session to look forward to train together, to boost our immune systems, to boost our moods. 2 more. Well done, Mummy. Really tighten the muscles. Inhale, exhale, last one. And relax. Well done. Excellent work. So we're now going to do some press-ups. Now, a lot of you may be new today, and press-ups are a hard upper body exercise. They're one of the moves that we will be building up to. It's a compound move, meaning it's not just working one muscle group, it's working everything. So it's you explaining Gujarati why they're so effective. It's every single muscle in the upper body.
આ બધા મસલ્સ આપણા ઉપરના બોડીમાં એની અસર થશે, એની મજબૂત બનાવશે આ વોલ પ્રેસ અપ્સ થી.
Yeah, Mommy's going to demonstrate wall because she's become such an expert at them. She can now do her 3 sets of 10, which is excellent. But she started just with a few reps. You just listen to your body and do what you can. Yeah, so I'm going to show you actually an easier version where we're going to do it seated. For those of you that cannot stand up, I'd like to also get you to be able to do some movement like a press up. It's almost like a seated press up. We're going to have the feet nice and wide, and we're just going to bend our elbows and bring our chest down in between our legs, and then really push up. So push, use your force on your legs to try and push your upper body back up. So you inhale, keep the back nice and straight, head neutral to spine. Exhale. I'm really keeping my core muscles switched on, tightened as I do this. So Mommy will explain this easier version.
અંદર શ્વાસ, બારે શ્વાસ.
Now tighten the muscle groups, yeah? I want to really feel it. So really make it work by squeezing everything up as you come up. Good. Can you feel that, Mummy? I'm really pressing against my legs. Good. Squeeze up. So we're trying to get that lovely bend in the arms, chest between the hands, and squeezing up. This is the first option, a seated press up. If you can get up and you'd like to join us, I want Mummy to just demonstrate the wall press ups for us. So she's going to actually do it here under the sign so we can get all of our channels, everyone can see us. So Mummy, if you can just move here under this feel good sign, that would be perfect. Yes. Now everyone can see you perfectly. So what Mummy's going to do is she's keeping her arms nice and wide. Fingertips are facing upright. She's keeping a lovely straight line from her head to her heel, and she's slowly bringing herself, her chest towards the wall, and then pushing back up, lengthening those arms back. Her core, her stomach has to be switched on the whole time. So it's a lovely straight line. She's not leaving her glutes or hips behind. She's trying to bring the whole thing down towards the wall. Inhale, exhale. So Mummy will explain. She's demonstrating beautifully. She can now also explain at the same time. She's so good.
આવી રીતના પોળા રાખો, તમારો પગ પોળા રાખો, તમે પીઠ તરફ જાઓ ત્યારે અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો, તમારી કોણી છે ને બેવડી થશે અને બારે નીકળશો તો તમારી કોણી સીધી થઈ જશે.
Amazing. So you're trying to aim to get to 10 repetitions. If you can only do 3 or 4, I would rather that you do less and you do them well. Quality over quantity, because this should fire up all the muscle groups. If you are making it, if it's easy, you can move your feet a little bit further back. So that adjust your foot position. If it's closer to the wall, it's easier. If it's further away, it's going to be harder. And the goal is to try and aim for 3 sets of 10, yeah? But we will practice every week. Mummy, I think you're nearly done on your 10. The last one? And relax. Good. Did you feel it? Yeah?
Yes.
So her foot position has actually come further away from the wall over time as she's been practicing so well over the last few months. So she started, you've never done press-ups before, right?
Yeah.
And look at her now. So she is hopefully going to motivate you all that if she can do it, you can do it also. But build up slowly, gradually, just listen to your body. So we're also now going to add some weights and we're going to do some bicep curls. There we go. Mummy's going to use those tins. I'll use these handle laundry bottles that I found are quite handy. Now, we're working this muscle group here. I want you to imagine that this is, just 1 second, sorry. So there we go. Sorry, I think we might have just cut out of Facebook there. I want you to imagine on our bicep curls, we're working this muscle group here. So we're going to really tighten this muscle group, curling in and coming back out. I can do this without any weight, and I'm really focusing on squeezing through and back down. Now, Mummy is going to show you using some tins that she can just use on here. There we go. Okay, so let us squeeze through, exhale and inhale. Lovely. So we're going to tighten. You don't have to use weights. If you do use any weight, I want you to make sure that you don't bend your wrists. Keep your wrists in line with your forearms. If you explain to them, try and hold the weight and don't bend the wrist because I don't want you to put any extra pressure on your wrists. Keep the elbows squeezed in towards the body, lengthening out. Exhale, inhale, curling up. Good. Exhale, inhale. Lovely. Exhale. Can we try and go for 10? So I know you started early. Should we do 4 more, Mummy? Can you tighten? Are you squeezing up? So just keep your wrists facing forwards and you're curling up. The wrists come towards you. Lovely. Lengthening, squeezing up. 2, we're going nice and slow. Time under tension for the muscle groups. Lovely. Last one, squeezing up and relax. Did you feel that?
Yes.
Good. We're going to add one last challenge. So we're with those bicep curls that you can even do without weight. Like I showed you, you're really targeting these bicep muscles. These are going to keep us strong to be able to do our functional day-to-day activities. We're now going to add in a leg extension. As I lift my leg, I'm tightening all the muscle groups in my thighs and really lifting and squeezing. Yeah? I'm not just lifting the leg up. I want you to try and really work. So this is like a leg extension to really fire up, especially these front quad muscles. So tighten those up. Inhale. Now, do you think we can add it with the bicep curl together? So we're using 2 movements to try and keep the brain functioning. If it's difficult, just do the bicep curls or the single leg extensions. So we're going to keep our elbows glued in, shoulders back, core in tight, a big smile, and we're exhaling, lifting one leg. Inhale, good. Tighten the legs. So Mommy will explain. Good. Do you want to tell them about tightening the leg
તમારી
muscles?
કોણી બે બાજુ શરીરમાં ચોટાડી દેજો. તમે ઉપર લઈ જાઓ. પછી તમે પગ એકદમ સીધો રાખજો. આખા પગમાં દબાણ થવું જોઈએ.
So not only can Mommy do bicep curls and leg extension, she can also talk through it and explain in Gujarati for us. Well done. 2 more. Really lift that foot and tighten the thigh muscles at the front, the quads. And 1. Really good work, everyone. So we are going to leave our strength training. We always include that. We're now going to do a little bit of cardio to get our heart rate up, get the heart pumping, get our breathing rate up. You will feel a little bit warmer, feel like you're doing some movement just from the comfort of your chair. So Mommy's going to show us our star jumps, which are no impact, no jumping, but maybe you did star jumps at school and it will remind you of star jumps at school. So we're going to come out with one leg and both arms. You're going to try and clap at the top as you extend and back in. If you can stand, I'm going to do them standing, and I'm going to show you a standing option without any jumps as well. So we're exhaling, inhaling. Good. Stars, you're all stars, my senior stars, for joining in today, making the time to invest in your health. You can go a little bit quicker as you get used to the movement. Keep breathing. Can we go for 5 more seconds? Give yourselves a big clap at the top for joining in. 3, 2, and 1. Do you feel it? Is the heart rate up a little bit? Have a little bit of water. Just take a little breather. So we are now going to do it again. Should we do one last round? Yeah, we're going to, so Mommy's actually good, her progress. She's my star pupil. She's reminded me she can do doubles. So you can do doubles seated. Do you want to show them?
Yeah.
Yay. And I'll start at the back if you want to stand up. Lovely. Keep working. Really good work. Enjoy it. Imagine you're back at school in that playground with no worries at all. Lovely. Let's keep going. Last few seconds. 5, 4. Give big claps for you all. 2 and 1. Excellent. I mean, I'm feeling out of breath. Can you feel? We start, yeah, Mummy always gasps for air. That's when I know her heart rate is up. So we are now, I'm going to sit next to you just so our arm movements don't hit each other. We are now going to do some work on our hips. Seated now, we hear about a lot of hip replacements. We want to keep the hips mobile. And the more you are in a sitting position, all of this gets very tight. And we carry a lot of stress and anxiety actually in our hips. So to keep them mobile, we're going to do some hip raises, just lifting up. We're lifting the foot up. We're starting, my heart rate's still high from the star jumps. So do what you can. Listen to your body. I'll keep saying rest if you need to. As I lift the knee up, I'm holding my core in. So Mummy, just explain. We'll just do our hips.
તમારા ગોઠણ તમારા છાતી પર સુધી લઈ જાઓ. તમારી ડૂટી અંદર રાખો અને આ કસરત હિપ્સ માટે બહુ જ સારી છે. તમારા હિપ્સમાં બધું મૂવમેન્ટ થાય છે.
Good, lovely. So if this feels good, then we can go at a slow pace or you can go a little bit faster. We're going to now add in one of my favorite exercises, which is a bit of boxing. So did you imagine, as whatever age you are, I know everyone knows Mommy doesn't look it, but she's 72. And if I can get her boxing with me, that's fantastic. So we're going to do a little bit of boxing. We're punching, imagining that we're getting rid of everything, all of our stress, negative thoughts, tension, anxiety. And we're going to try and punch. So we can start our punching now, Mummy. And yep, she's gone. She's already in. She's fast at this one. You can go slow or fast, hips and punches. If you feel tired, maybe just do the arms or the legs. She is so fast at this now. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, well done. 2 and 1. Excellent work. She's getting faster and faster each session. Super work. Are you good?
Yeah.
Feeling good?
Yes, feeling good.
Feeling good. That's the main thing. So, if you wanted to, you could even hold some tins if you wanted to. I mean, Mummy does it very, very fast. I was demonstrating to show you even speed, your pace can make a difference. So, Mummy, just explain this movement in Gujarati for everyone.
તમારે unboxing કરવાનું છે ને ત્યારે તમે બધું આધી વ્યાધિ ઉપાધિ બધી બારે ફેંકી દેવાની છે.
I love it. So Mummy literally said we're boxing and we're just throwing all of our bad negative thinking or tension. We're just throwing it all away. So punch it out. Let's try and go for another 20 to 30 seconds. Are we ready, team? I'm letting you rest in between while I talk, so you recover. We're going in 3, 2 and 1. Let's go. Come on, feel good, team. Whatever your age, movement is medicine. Punch any worries out. Smile, enjoy it. Well done. Mummy's even got tins. That's great. Let's go for 5 more seconds. Super work. 3, 2 and 1. Woo, well done. There was an option to stand. There is an option to do it standing. So we'll just do a very short standing option that I'll demonstrate for those that want to do it standing. It's high knees. It's the same concept. I do these in my workouts. People will know that I've been doing them with me, maybe on my Instagram lives or 21-day plan on IGTV, or even if you're part of my Facebook community. High knees, really effective. We don't have to keep it high impact. You're still working and raising your heart rate. Do you feel out of breath? Yeah, so your aerobic system is kicking in. It's so good for our cardiovascular system, our respiratory health, our heart, our lungs, the important organs in our body. So we're now going to do one last set, Mummy, and I'm going to show them standing. We're punching out, and as I lift my knee, I'm using my stomach muscles to lift up. So we're punching, let's go. Last little blast. Last little bit of exercise before we go into our lovely stretch. Keep going. So I'm lifting the knees up, punching out, core engaged, back nice and straight. Lovely. 5 seconds. Woo. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent work. Super, super work. Well done, everyone. I'm out of breath. You should feel like you've worked out, yeah? You have really helped even chronic illnesses, just even a small exercise snack, as I call it. Every single minute of exercise, whew, I'm out of breath, over the age of 65 is proven to help your health. So whether you join for 5 minutes and just did a few movements, it's better than nothing. We're now going to do a lovely stretch as your reward for all your hard work. We're going to stretch and relax for the last few minutes. Stretch is so important. Even with my workouts that are non-seniors, I always tell people, please stretch for success. You're going to help reduce any chance of injury. You're going to lengthen out all the muscles that we've worked, and you're going to feel good. Just give yourself this last 3 or 4 minutes to calm your body and mind. Bring your heart rate back down. Breathe nice and slow. We're going to start with a lovely stretch for all the way down our legs, our hamstring, all the way down to your heels. I've got my leg nice and straight in front of me. I'm going to interlock my hands. Mummy will explain in Gujarati on the next one. I'm going to lift my arms up. Inhale, and then I'm keeping the legs straight and my toes flex towards me. Inhale, exhale, we're coming forward. You don't have to reach your toes. You could just go for your ankles, even your shins or knees. You just want to relax the chest towards the thigh and feel a lovely stretch. Can you feel that, Mummy? All the way down. Breathe. I like people to hold stretches for 20 to 30 seconds. It feels long. So focus on 3 or 4 really lovely deep breaths. You've done so, so well. This is your little reward for your body. And slowly relax, roll up the spine. And Mummy will take us through the other side.
આંગળા બે હાથના એકબીજાની અંદર મૂકો અને તમારો આ પગ આખો સીધો રાખો અને તમારા અંગૂઠા તમારી તરફ વાળો. આખા પગમાં ખેંચાણ થવું જોઈએ. તમે અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો, બારે શ્વાસ કાઢો. તમારા હાથ જ્યાં સુધી પહોંચે ત્યાં સુધી, પગની ઘૂંટી સુધી કે આંગળા સુધી કે ગમે ત્યાં જ્યાં સુધી પહોંચે ત્યાં સુધી કરો અને ઊંડા શ્વાસ લ્યો. પગમાં આખા પગમાં ખેંચાણ થવું જોઈએ.
Lovely, thank you. Couple more deep breaths. You should feel a lovely release. All that leg, beautiful stretch all the way down the leg. Relax your head, neck and shoulders. And last breath in, exhale, roll it back up. Well done, everyone. We are going to just finish with a lovely feel-good hug first, before our signature finish. Like we started, I keep saying the power of a hug, so I've called them feel-good hugs, and we're going to really try and do that cat-cow again. So extending the arms out, even lengthening through our chin, looking up. I feel a lovely stretch. I'm arching my back. I'm almost really opening out. Inhale, and then exhale. This is a big hug from me to you. I'm going to round my back up. I'm tilting my pelvis. I'm trying to open out. So get a C shape in your back, chin towards your chest, hugging tight. Imagine having a lovely hug. And relax. Well done. Our feel good finish. This is our signature, my signature ending to all the workouts, whether it's seated for seniors or our general workout standing. We are going to hopefully feel good now, physically and mentally. We're going to take a nice, big, positive inhale, lengthening the arms. Inhale lots of positivity. Exhale any negativity, stress, anxiety, tension, all away.
અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો અને શુભ વિચારો અંદર લઈ જાઓ. ને બારે શ્વાસ લ્યો, બધા અશુભ વિચારો બારે કાઢો.
Lovely. Last big positive inhale. Lengthening those arms up. They meet at the top. Hands come down to your amazing heart center. Thank your body. And we say namaste and Jai Jinendra
And
pranam. And I would like to thank you all for joining. I hope you enjoy the session. It's saved on my YouTube at Feel Good with Lavina. There's lots, I think there's over 35 other previous sessions there also. So subscribe to the channel, share with your friends, keep moving. Movement is medicine, especially with everything with coronavirus. I hope you enjoyed the session, and I'd like to say a special thank you. I won't be able to do these sessions without my amazing mother-in-law.
thank you to amazing Lavina.
No, I feel blessed. Thank you so much. And stay safe, everyone.
Sata Marichu.